Hey, hello Sonja, how you doing? This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas, and in this quick video, I'm just going to show you 3 easy ways to beat your competition online starting today. I saw your truck driving down the freeway, and that's why I decided to call you, but the 3 things I'm going to tell you about today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I'm making this video, and it's simple. There's a lot of business owners out there, especially plumbers, who are having a hard time or they're spending all their time running their business, taking care of their customers, doing things they're supposed to be doing, and they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. And typically the only thing holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they don't know who is an expert and who is not. So I found that by just making these attack plans and giving them away for free, a lot of these business owners still end up raising their hands going, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this for me. So at the end of this all, you see I've got some tricks up my sleeve, and you want me to help you, give me a call and we can chat. But if you want to do this yourself, that's totally okay too. This is free education with no strings attached. So what I'm going to tell you about today is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. So content is everything that's on the front page of your website that Google crawls through just to determine what keywords to rank you for and where to rank you for those keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google to find your business. So for you specifically, it'd be like plumber in Fort Worth Plumbing, stuff like that. Now, Google wants you to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your front page to consider you an authority, but that includes all the text that you can read, all the text behind your images, and then whatever your images are saved as. So let's take a look at your website. So first off, I really like the color coding you have of the website, the dark blue, light blue, and the white, black. It's a really modern looking color scheme. It looks really nice. I really do like that you have a lot of photos on here too. As far as content goes, Google's going to want you to have some more. So like I mentioned before, they're going to want you to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words. It looks like you probably have about 200 here. Maybe a little less. Let me just check real quick. Whoops, man, I'm having trouble. Wordcounter.net. 121, okay? So yeah, you're going to want to definitely add on about 1,200 to 1,300 words, and that'd be my first tip for you. Let's look at your main competitors. You've got ClearWater Plumber, and you've got Joyner Plumbing. So ClearWater Plumber, these guys, they don't have 1,500 words, but they definitely have a lot more than you. So again, 1,500 is going to blow them out of the water. And then Joyner Plumbing, same thing. They have a little bit more than you, but once you get those 1,500 words, you're going to completely dominate them. So that's my first tip, adding about 1,300 plus words on your site. And make sure it's stuffed with keywords you're targeting, such as like Fort Worth Plumbing, Plumbing Fort Worth. Also, your images count too. So whatever your image is saved as, instead of 2985 at 2x, you could save that as like Fort Worth Plumber, stuff like that. Same with these images. All these count as content, okay? So that's my first tip. My second tip is called backlinks. Google is like a popularity contest, and they look at how many other websites are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website, and that's what backlinks are. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. You do get a lot more power from other plumbing and construction companies linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you. Obviously, you're not a pizza company, and Google knows this. So I use the tool to check this out. It's called Ahrefs. It costs about $1,000 a month, but it gives you some really valuable data on what's going on in the back end of websites. So here's your website here, TexasBuiltPlumbing.net, and it says you started doing SEO right at the end of August and adding in some links, and you currently have 4 websites linking to you, giving you 5 backlinks, leading to 0 traffic. Not a bad start. There's a lot of plumbers out there who don't even have websites, but let alone when they have websites, they don't put any type of links up there. So it's a good start. I'm going to show you what you're up against and what you got to beat. So you have ClearWater Plumber. These guys have 101 websites linking to them with 1.16 thousand backlinks. And Joyner Plumbing has 46 websites linking to them and 486 backlinks. So what you're going to have to do is add on at least another 120 websites to beat them. And the best way to do this is you just go look at what links they're getting and go try to get links from those same websites. So like customerlobby.com. The ones that are going to be really good are the plumber ones, like Plumber and Plumbing My Town, Plumbing Problems, anything like that. Anything that has to do with plumbing, those are going to be good for you. That's what I'd recommend. And you can do this competitor after competitor, so you can go and look at their links too and go grab their links. All these plumbing experts, stuff like that. So that's my second tip for you. By the way, I want to show you why it's so important. These guys are number 1. Look how much traffic they're getting a month, versus a 0. If you had this much traffic coming in every single month, that's a lot of business, and that's all organic leads. That's not stuff you have to pay Yelp for, pay Angie's List, pay HomeAdvisor, nothing like that. And you can add about 10 backlinks a day, 10 domains linking to you a day. So in all reality, you can beat these guys in about 2 weeks of work. So again, I would definitely recommend getting on that. My last thing I'm going to talk to you about is going to be citations. When somebody types in Fort Worth Plumbing and they're ready to buy, they're typically going to call the first plumber that shows up that seems trustworthy. And you want to be that plumber because those are the easiest customers to close. Now, many people skip these ads because of bad experiences in the past, and some people just don't click on them. They have ad blockers, whatever it may be. So where you really want to rank yourself that's unblockable is right here in the Google My Business or local map hack section. Anyone in this area has more citations than the rest of their competition, and citations are anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web. Directories being like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. These are really common ones, and so a great strategy here is to figure out what directories your competitors are listed in, go list yourself in those exact same ones, and then add a bunch more on top. I always recommend adding 30 to 40% more on top just to give yourself a nice space cushion. So once they realize you've taken the number one spot, it takes your competitors a long time to catch up to you, and you typically have to do maybe an hour or two of work per month just to add a couple citations, keep holding that number one spot, keep getting all those easy to close customers. So that's all I've got for you, Sonja. I hope you found this really informative. What I went over today was content. I would definitely recommend getting this website up to about 1,500 to 2,000 words. Backlinks, you're going to want to, you're sitting at about 4 right now. You're going to want to get it to about 125, if not 150, to completely dominate them, and just copy your competitors to do this. And citations, same thing. Figure out what directories your competitors are in, list yourself in those same directories, add a bunch more on top to dominate. So Sonja, if you want to do this yourself, like I said, that's totally okay. This is free education. There's no strings attached whatsoever. All I ask is if you did like this video, or if you have any feedback on this video, I'd really appreciate just a sentence or two back as an email response. If you want me to help you out with this, give us a call. Our phone number is 214-441-6737. Looking forward to hearing from you, Sonja. Have a wonderful